Welcome to another installment of Granted Education. This is how to play Bump. Bump is probably one of my favorite games. I use it to start lessons, oftentimes just depending on what whereabouts in the day that lesson is. I sometimes also use it to break up the class. If the students are having a major mental block and it looks like everything's starting to become too hard, generally the students need to move. So I take them outside, play them a game of Bump, and then come back in the classroom with a renewed focus. It works so well. This is probably one of my favorite games, and the kids absolutely love it. So this is how it works. So the students link arms in groups of three. They can never have a group of four. You've got a person being chased and a chaser. It's a variation on Tiggy, and it is a heap of fun. I like to take it to an area where it's pretty defined groups. So an undercovered area, something along those sort of lines where you can see sort of where students need to be within. It's really handy to keep them all together. So they the person getting chased can only join on to a group of three to be safe. And as soon as that person joins on to the group, the person on the far side of that group gets bumped off and they become the new person being chased. And this is what it looks like. So you've got your groups of three, someone getting chased, and the person chasing them. And so this person runs around and weaves in and out of these people, sometimes hides behind, and until they actually link on, they are being chased. So they move around within that area, and then as soon as this person links on here, or links onto any of these groups, but this person is linked onto this group here, which is bumped off this Simpson of myself here, and they become the new person being chased. So if you're the chaser, so there's a lot of strategy that goes into this game. So the chaser then is watching to see on the opposite side to see who's going to be bumped off so they can quickly tag them and themselves then go and join a group. There's so many variations that you can have on this. If it looks like a student is being the chaser for too long, I call change, and they change roles. So the person being who is the chaser gets chased and they need to join onto a group. So this just helps out. So it stops kids from feeling like they're not quite part of the game. Also, if you've got a student who is a bit slower, then you can change the rules so someone has to hop after them or bounce after them, anything along those sort of lines. So it is super handy. It's such a good tool to have in the classroom. It gets kids moving, and when you're moving, it gets that blood flowing, and they're having fun, and they can associate this fun with being in your class, which is awesome. Anyway, that is how to play the game Bump, and feel free to check out Granted Education on YouTube to have some more ideas. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you soon.